If you're over 60 and your legs feel a little wobbly on the stairs or you're tired of those nighttime calf cramps, hear me out. There's a small green seed you can sprinkle on breakfast that helps your muscles feel and perform more like they did at 40. Not a powder, not a pill. A real food you can buy in any grocery store, fast, tasty, and budget-friendly. In the next few minutes, you'll see how this seed supports stronger legs, steadier balance, and quicker recovery after a walk or light workout. You'll learn the specific nutrients that make it a quiet powerhouse for aging muscles, the best time of day to eat it for maximum benefit, and simple ways to add it to meals you already love. I'll also expose the #1 mistake that quietly cancels its muscle benefits and the easy fix. By the end, you'll have a 7-day rebuild and steady legs plan, and 2 real-life examples to copy. Ready to flip your muscle rebuild switch? I'm a nutrition-focused health scientist who designs food-first plans for older adults. Today's guidance is educational and not medical advice. If you have kidney disease, diabetes, iron overload, nut or seed allergies, or you take blood thinners or diuretics, check in with your clinician or dietitian before changing your diet. We'll focus on whole foods you can find at any U.S. grocery store, simple portions you can measure with a spoon, and timing that fits real life. Use this as a small habit plan, then track your energy, leg strength, balance, and night cramps over the next 2 to 4 weeks. Your doctor remains your primary guide. Here's how we'll do it. First, meet the seed, and why it beats chia, hemp, and sesame for rebuilding muscle after 60. Then we'll unpack its muscle trio protein with leucine, magnesium for cramp control, and zinc plus iron for recovery, and reveal the #1 mistake that cancels its benefits. Next, you'll get 8 easy ways to eat it every day and a copy-and-go 7-day menu. We'll wrap with 2 real senior case examples, key safety notes, and a simple strength routine that multiplies your results. Stay with me to unlock the mistake and the fix. Let's set the stage. Starting in our 50s. Most people lose about 1 to 2% of muscle each year, mostly from sitting more, lower hormones, and a quieter appetite that accidentally cuts protein. That loss, called sarcopenia, shows up as slower stair climbs, weaker grips, and legs that fatigue faster on walks. Inside the muscle, 2 things really matter. First, you need enough total protein and the trigger amino acid leucine to turn on repair. Second, you need minerals like magnesium and iron so muscle fibers can contract, relax, and get oxygen. When protein dips below roughly 20-30 grams per meal, or meals are spread too far apart, the repair switch just doesn't fully flip. Add stress, poor sleep, low vitamin D, and certain meds, and recovery lags. The good news: targeted foods plus light strength work can reverse a surprising amount in weeks. Our seed helps hit both levers: fuel for repair and minerals for function. Meet pumpkin seeds, also called pepitas. They win for rebuilding muscle after 60 because they deliver a rare combination: meaningful protein, the muscle signal amino acid leucine, and a powerful mineral trio of magnesium, zinc, and iron. A small handful, about 1 ounce, gives you roughly 8 to 9 grams of protein with a solid leucine bump to help flip that repair switch. Compared with other trendy seeds, the advantages are practical. Chia is great for fiber and omega-3s, but lighter on zinc and iron. Sesame shines for calcium, but brings less magnesium. Hemp offers good protein, yet it's pricier, and its delicate oils go rancid faster. Pepitas are widely available, budget-friendly, shelf-stable, and easy to chew, important wins for older adults. And they taste good, mild and nutty. They disappear into breakfast bowls, salads, soups, and even smoothies. In short, pepitas give you protein to rebuild, minerals to function, and convenience to make the habit stick. Muscle doesn't rebuild without enough total protein and a go signal from leucine, the amino acid that flips on muscle protein synthesis. Think of leucine as the ignition key. Pumpkin seeds help with both. 1 ounce, about 2 tablespoons, brings 8 to 9 grams of protein and roughly 0.7 grams of leucine. That's solid for a small add-on. But to fully light the muscle-building switch after 60, most people need about 2 to 3 grams of leucine per meal inside a 20-30 gram total protein target. Translation: use pepitas as a booster, not the entire engine. Here's how that looks in real meals. At breakfast, pair 3/4 to 1 cup of Greek yogurt or soy yogurt with 2 tablespoons of pepitas and a handful of berries. At lunch, throw 2 tablespoons of pepitas onto a tuna, chicken, or tofu salad over greens. At dinner, top a hearty bowl of lentil or black bean chili with 2 tablespoons of pepitas and a spoon of yogurt. For a snack mix, 1/2 to 1 cup of cottage cheese with a dash of cinnamon and a tablespoon of pepitas. Timing matters. Aim for a protein-rich meal within 2 hours after a walk, a resistance band session, or physical therapy. Then add pepitas for an extra leucine nudge. Spread protein evenly at breakfast, lunch, and dinner to keep the repair switch on all day. Magnesium is the contraction relaxation mineral. It helps calcium move in and out of muscle cells, so fibers fire and then fully let go, key for steady walking and fewer nighttime cramps. Many adults over 60 fall short on magnesium due to lower intake. Certain medications like PPIs or diuretics and reduced absorption. Pumpkin seeds are one of the richest everyday sources. Just 2 tablespoons contribute a meaningful portion toward your daily needs. In real life, that looks like fewer Charlie horses, less twitching after long car rides, and easier sleep because tight calves can finally relax. Pair pepitas with potassium and fluid-rich foods, citrus melon yogurt beans to support electrolyte balance, especially if you sweat during walks or live in hot, humid climates. If you use a magnesium supplement, keep your clinician in the loop. Too much can trigger GI upset or interact with medications. Food. First, pepitas give you a steady, gentle supply that fits right into meals you already enjoy. Rebuilding muscle isn't just protein, it's also the support crew that lets muscles heal and perform. Zinc is essential for tissue repair and immune resilience. Low zinc can slow recovery from the tiny micro tears created by exercise. Iron carries oxygen in your blood, so your legs don't feel heavy on stairs. Pumpkin seeds bring both, plus a bit of potassium to round out electrolytes. Plant iron absorbs better when you pair it with vitamin C, so team pepitas with citrus strawberries, bell pepper, or tomatoes. If you're prone to low iron or you're a mostly plant-based eater, this combo matters. On the flip side, if you have iron overload or you're on iron therapy, talk to your clinician about the right balance. Think of pepitas as recovery hardware delivering parts your muscles need to come back stronger. How do you make this a daily habit? Start with 1 to 2 tablespoons per day and work up to 2 to 3 tablespoons, about 1 to 1.5 ounces if your digestion is comfortable and your clinician is okay with it. Pair pepitas with a protein-rich meal, especially the one that follows activity. Even distribution at breakfast, lunch, and dinner supports steady muscle repair. Here are 8 effortless ways to use them. 1. A yogurt bowl, Greek or soy with berries, and 2 tablespoons of pepitas. 2. An oatmeal upgrade. Stir them in at the end so they stay crunchy. Add cinnamon and banana. 3. A smoothie topper. Blend your usual smoothie and sprinkle pepitas on top for chew. 4. Salad crunch toss. 2 tablespoons into mixed greens with chicken or tofu and a citrus vinaigrette. 5. A chili or soup finisher. Sprinkle over lentil or chicken chili and add a dollop of yogurt. 6. Avocado toast. Whole grain toast, smashed avocado, a squeeze of lemon, and 1 to 2 tablespoons of pepitas. 7. Cottage cheese snack, 1/2 to 1 cup of cottage cheese with pineapple and a tablespoon of pepitas. 8. A trail mix, mini pepitas with unsweetened dried cherries and a few dark chocolate chips. Pro tips. Lightly toast in a dry pan for 2 to 3 minutes to boost flavor. Don't burn. Choose unsalted most days. Add a pinch of salt only if you sweat a lot or your clinician advises it. If you have dentures or sensitive teeth, choose hulled pepitas, which are softer, or pulse them briefly and sprinkle the seed dust over meals. Let me give you a simple 7-day rebuild and steady legs mini menu. The goal is 20-30 grams of protein per meal, pepitas 1 to 3 tablespoons per day, with an even spread across breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Hydrate and take a 10 to 20 minute walk most days. Day 1 breakfast is Greek yogurt with berries and 2 tablespoons of pepitas. Lunch is tuna salad over greens with a citrus vinaigrette and 2 tablespoons of pepitas. Dinner is lentil chili topped with a tablespoon of pepitas and a spoon of yogurt. Day 2 breakfast is oatmeal made with milk. Stir in whey or soy isolate, just half a scoop, and 1 to 2 tablespoons of pepitas. Lunch is a turkey or tofu sandwich on whole grain with a side salad finished with a tablespoon of pepitas. Dinner is baked salmon or tempeh with roasted vegetables, finished with a tablespoon of pepitas. Day 3. Breakfast is cottage cheese with pineapple and a tablespoon of pepitas. Lunch is a black bean bowl with brown rice salsa avocado and 2 tablespoons of pepitas. Dinner is chicken thigh or seitan with sautéed greens and lemon topped with a tablespoon of pepitas. Day 4, pour a smoothie milk or soy banana spinach into a bowl and top with 2 tablespoons of pepitas. Lunch is egg salad on greens with a tablespoon of pepitas. Dinner is a shrimp or edamame stir-fry with a tablespoon of pepitas sprinkled at the end. Days 5 through 7, repeat any favorites, keeping the pepita habit daily and protein in range. Snack option any day. Half an apple with a tablespoon of pepitas or a sprinkle of pepita dust over soup or salad. Here's what this looks like in real life. Case 1. Stairs without the wobble. Frank is 72, a retired electrician. He walked 20 minutes most mornings but felt shaky on stairs and had post-walk calf tightness. We kept his routine, added 2 tablespoons of pepitas at breakfast in a Greek yogurt bowl and 1 tablespoon at dinner over chili. We nudged his protein to 25 to 30 grams per meal. By week 3, he reported steadier steps on his basement stairs and fewer mid-afternoon leg dips. Night cramps dropped from 3 or 4 per week to 1. Case 2. Night cramps be gone. Linda is 68, a grandmother and gardener waking 2 to 3 nights weekly with calf cramps. We paired hydration, a glass of water at dinner with 1 to 2 tablespoons of pepitas in a cottage cheese snack around 7 p.m., plus citrus for vitamin C to aid iron absorption. She aimed for light band work after lunch, then a protein-forward meal. In 2 weeks, cramp frequency halved. By week 4, she had a full week cramp-free. Both kept the habit because it was simple, tasty, and cheap. A quick word on safety and smart swaps. Pumpkin seeds are safe for most people, but a few groups should pause and check in with a clinician or dietitian, anyone with kidney disease or a history of kidney stones, because minerals like potassium and phosphorus may need limits. Those with seed or nut allergies, anyone with iron overload, also called hemochromatosis, or on active iron therapy, and those on blood thinners, diuretics, or acid-suppressing medications, since minerals and vitamin K in the overall diet can affect dosing and absorption. If you have GERD or sensitive digestion, start with 1 tablespoon toast lightly, or grind to reduce roughage. If pepitas don't suit you, try roasted soy nuts or edamame for protein and leucine, toasted sesame with tofu for protein and calcium, or small amounts of hemp hearts for protein. Just know hemp is pricier, and the oils are more delicate. Keep the core idea protein at each meal, plus a mineral-rich crunch. Food builds the parts. Movement tells your body where to install them. Aim for 3 short strength sessions per week, 15 to 20 minutes each. Start with sit to stand from a chair, 2 to 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Add wall push-ups, 2 to 3 sets of 10. Do heel raises holding the counter, 2 to 3 sets of 12 to 15. Include resistance band rows, 2 to 3 sets of 10 to 12, and finish with march-in-place balance for 60 to 90 seconds. Walk 10 to 20 minutes most days. Then within 2 hours, post-activity eat 20-30 grams of protein with 2 tablespoons of pepitas to push leucine over the threshold. Even distribution beats a big dinner target around 25 grams at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Hydrate a glass of water with each meal and include vitamin C from citrus berries or bell pepper once daily to assist iron uptake from plants. Progress slowly. When the last few reps feel challenging but controlled, you're in the sweet spot. Let's make it easy to shop and store. Look for hulled pepitas for a softer bite. Choose raw or dry roasted, unsalted most days. Check the label to avoid added sugars and keep sodium modest. Oil roasted is fine occasionally. Buy in bulk bins or warehouse-sized bags, then store smaller weekly portions in jars. Fresh pepitas smell nutty, never paint-like. If they taste bitter or stale, toss them. Store in an airtight container in a cool, dark pantry for 1 to 2 months, and refrigerate or freeze for longer, up to 6 to 12 months. For a flavor boost, toast lightly for 2 to 3 minutes in a dry pan before serving to wake up the aroma, then let them cool before storing to preserve crunch. Here's your quick start checklist. Add 2 tablespoons of pepitas to 1 meal today. Hit roughly 25 grams of protein at breakfast tomorrow. Do chair stands and wall push-ups twice this week. Track your stairs balance and cramps for the next 2 to 4 weeks. If you're joining the 30-day Pepita Challenge, comment I'm in and tell me your breakfast plan. Like, save, and share this with a friend who wants steadier legs. Your muscles aren't just aging, they're ready for the right fuel and the right signals. Pepitas are a small step that can make a strong difference.